Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Stupid by NegativeAE. It's still day 2. Welcome back. We just defeated the Lich King. I think is his name. The pile of bones. We defeated him, and then we also got something that made Cemeteries crazy. So we're gonna take Cemeteries. Blood Grove we don't need anymore because we're not dealing with that. Yeah, so Cemeteries are better. I feel like I forget what the exact thing that we got. What is this? Show building improvements? Oh, I see. For the main overworld. Yeah, we just built something that made Cemeteries better. This passing through a cemetery on expeditions gives you a memory fragment. And then also, you can resurrect the hero after an upgrade. I was gonna say. So that's good. So we'll definitely take Cemeteries this time around. Road Lanterns, I feel like they're objectively useless. Vampire Mansions we'll take because I've never found them to be a problem. Beacons, I think, were what helped us. I don't think you can stack beacons. I don't think it's stackable. That was one thing that I think someone will tell me in the next, or when I upload the last episode, someone will be like, "Oh, the beacons aren't stackable," which is probably what it is. So, although they are useful, I don't think I'm going to take it, to be completely honest with you. And then I don't want Swamp either. I feel like we're in a good spot if we just do that, and then we'll like heavy into battlefields if we can get them at least. Let's take a second to equip our gear, and then we'll just be on our way. Cemeteries we kind of want to stack. Villages we want to stack, and then we kind of learned our. I think I want to place the harpy thing here so we can surround it with as many mountains as we possibly can. Is probably the plan, because harpy mountains do better for each surrounding mountain, which is nice. And then we'll heavy into a battlefield, kind of like right. I don't want to do it like at the beginning or at the end, because I want to have like either healing at the beginning or at the end. But we'll definitely have some overlapping battlefield stuff, assuming it'll give us any more than one battlefield, because last episode they did not want to do that. And then also hopefully it gives us gear, because there was that one thing where it didn't really give us too much. I think it was maybe because we weren't doing a ton equipping our gear. Wow, a lot of oblivions right off the bat. Not bad. Gives us some versatility. But I also don't think that it's like hugely helpful. As soon as we connect these mountains up, we'll do that mountain range will look a lot better than we got going on. Better. Early game, you kind of have to min-max a little bit. I don't know. This game is fun. I'm starting to get to the point where like I can kind of like do stuff. Like that was a bad place to place that, but it's whatever. And then we'll place some villages along this area. You know, if we can get through all of this, pass by the campfire, get some quests, kind of prepare ourselves for. I don't know what it is, but it's probably better, so I'm just equipping it. What do we have right now? Okay, so we have Vampirism and Defense. We're looking for hopefully we get more treasuries right away. My goal, okay, so here's my goal. We're gonna stack treasuries down here. We're just gonna stack them. We're gonna all but pop one treasury, and then we're just gonna keep it, because basically what we had going on before is we would have to place down a new treasury and start from scratch every time, which worked out well because we ended up popping a lot of them. Probably gonna expand a bandit camp soon. We have Oblivion, so I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. Yo, I've been drinking this like peach tea recently. It's by Lipton, so it's probably You know, it's not the best, but it's one of those. You know how like diet drinks are like bad for you, sort of like there was like a study that came out like a while ago where like it was like diet drinks are actually bad, and I never liked diet drinks, so at the time it was kind of like not a big deal for me. But recently I've started like watching my weight and like because I ended up getting to like huge. I ended up like not taking care of myself at all. And I ended up like not doing very well from it. Like I was like 250 something pounds. I mean, I could have been larger, obviously, but I was bigger than I'd like to be. And so I ended up changing the way that I ate, and I wanted to try doing diet stuff. And so I looked up like what was bad about it. We got another one, so I think we just do that and we make that whole area dangerous. But this is going to be a oof. But the ingredient supposedly is God, I never know how to pronounce it. It's aspartame or whatever. I don't know what the exact pronunciation of the ingredient is, but it's like real. It's bad for you if you drink too much of it, just like anything, really, but more so with that ingredient. But I found this tea that doesn't have it. And it's like 0 sugar iced tea peach. I don't know why I'm telling you this. You're probably like, no one cares. But that's okay. I only say it because I'm drinking it right now and it's very good. Like, and it tastes like good tea too. So it's not like I don't have to sacrifice. Like normally diet stuff has like an aftertaste. This is the first like diet thing where I'm pretty happy with the results of whatever's going on. I want to put meadows here, but I also don't want to put meadows here. I'll just put them there. Okay, cemeteries. So cemeteries are good for us. I think we don't want to put them with spiders though. So I think we run through and just place cemeteries up to this. Man, this is going to be a dangerous area. We don't want to put like villages here actually, and just village up this area. Sure, I'll look at your loot. Lower vampirism, better evasion. Yeah, I'll take it. We're like, I feel like build stuff in this game. You don't have to worry about too much of build until like later on. Bandit camp is coming, which is fine. Like this is good. I just don't want to go down damage right now. Not into that really. Hopefully we get another one of these. I mean, I don't even know why I look at gray rings, or gray anything. Okay, now we can start surrounding this with mountains. Which is very good. I mean, it gives us 120 HP, is really what this does. And then it counts as one big mountain. Yeah. We got this here. We got Oblivion this. Got a memory fragment. Not really sure. Not really sure how else you get memory. I feel like we've gotten memory fragments before, right? Boom. Next treasury. And we got one of these things already, which is nice. And then these things give more loot. So thank you to Alex, by the way. The chip was amazing. Because now I'm just getting these things like... just worse. Just a worse ring. Oh, I forgot to place the meadows down. I was like, why am I paused? The worst thing about this is they spawn with chests, which I'm not happy about. Because then my guy is like, oh, maybe I should attack the chest because... Ugh, I forgot to pause it again. Vampirism versus regen and more health, I think? Yeah, I mean, magic damage isn't really doing stuff. Is the evasion really helping us out that much? I mean, I guess it kind of was. We have evasion on a lot of things. But we'll just keep what we have, the evasion we have. Not excited about the... Oh yeah, we gotta pop this treasury. Which is very good for us. We got another cemetery, which we can place right there. We'll place spider cocoons over here, and nothing there. We'll save our oblivion. Got another chest over here. We're still in a battlefield. Very good. Man, we're just getting some pretty good loot. This is just better. Magic damage is useless to us right now, so we don't really want to care about doing magic damage stuff. I feel like we just kind of go about our day. Then we'll keep placing meadows over here. I feel like meadows are just treasury fodder. I feel like we used to just place meadows, but I feel like you just wait. Although sometimes, like, if they keep giving you meadows, it's like, what are you gonna do, you know? I feel like we put rocks on... I mean, it doesn't matter really, right? Rocks can be placed. I'm debating whether or not to place... I feel like we place the villages here. Then we oblivion that. Just so we don't have to fight any early bandits. Not that I'm worried about fighting bandits. I mean, we're okay. We're okay right now. I could use maybe better health, or not health. I don't know what I need better of. Defense is increased by 1 after every loop. We're early enough, but it's also like 1. 10% chance upon hit to stun an enemy. Plus 1.5 damage for every potion used. I like the counterattack thing. Maybe we can go for some evasion strats. You know, and then we wait for another treasury before we pop that one. Also, what is this ring, and why have I been ignoring it? Oh, because it's not as good? Got it. It has magic damage, which I'm not okay with. You know? Just gonna line up cemeteries there. We have a lot going on. Again, just worse. Like, look at, like, our ring is good. Our ring is very good. There's like secret synergies going on with this. Is gonna be a rough fight. We set up kind of like a alley of death here later on for us. I like our evasion chance better than I like that. I mean, like, it's not bad. It's giving us 5 defense. It's just like not good enough, you know, to drop the 5% evasion, which is also kind of helping us out. If we can defeat 2 skeletons, we can defeat 1, is how I view it. Yeah, definitely. Definitely that. We're going to be gaining our evasion. 2 chests. This is the only scary part about this guy, is like 2 chests in that guy, not the best. But at least we're attacking him, right? The worst nightmare is like we're attacking each of the chests before we fight him. Damage to all. I feel like this ring is the first ring to be like worth it. And we have 34 defense. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just do way more damage with that. Increase our defense. Regen's, you know, not bad. Our evasion is very high. And it's good because we have a 35% chance to counterattack on the evasion, which is very nice. So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know if we get rid of our thing unless it has some sort of like evasion chance. Still sitting on 3 metas. Haven't gotten really much in the way of like scaling. Like I would like more like spider things. Like spider things would be pretty good. Maybe more meadows. Not sweating it. More meadows. I feel like it knows when I have meadows in my hand, and it's like, okay, well, I know that you have meadows, so it's not gonna you're gonna get nothing else but meadows the entire time that you're going, which is fine, you know. Okay, we used a potion there, which is so dumb. Which is okay, but it's like, okay, there we go. Another treasury. That's exactly what I'm looking for, and then we can start. Okay, that was a bad meadow place. We have an Oblivion, but we don't want to use it just yet. We got a better weapon. This is almost better than that weapon. Yeah, only because, yeah, I mean it is. It's just better. We're doing more damage, we have more evasion, we're evading 50% of the time. And I think that's the stat we're sticking to. Evade 50% of the time, maybe get a better ring with better evasion. Or slightly worse evasion, but with other stats. Because like 46% evasion is very high. It's very high. As thought. Where do we want these? Probably here. We could figure out what to do with the vampire mansion up there. This is a scary fight. I mean, we're evading 46% of the time, so ideally we're not. Oh man. We're just like, that's double damage pretty much. I mean, we need it. So we'll do it. It's hard to give up the evasion because of how well evasion's worked out for us. But like, not worth it. Like, the axe is just better. The axe is just better for us in that situation. Got another cemetery. I think we just continue stacking. Double our defense is insane. And it's not giving us any evasion. But our attack speed. Double defense though. We are taking a lot of damage. Double defense. Double the defense. I think we avoid the ring though. We're gonna pause for a second. Less, but by how much? It's less by 8. It's less by a whole 8% evasion. Which put us down to 20. I mean, I'm gonna say no. Is that bad? I don't know. I feel like I'm just making decisions on the fly that nobody else would make. This is a boss skeleton, which was impressive that we defeated that so fast. Like, we're gonna want memory fragments, or a lot of memory fragments. Okay, so not bad. We lose 6% evasion. to gain 6 defense. Is it worth it though? I feel like the more we evade, the better. So it's almost not worth it taking defense. Unless, like what would be really awesome is if we could get like an evasion. If we could get like an evasion weapon. Counter weapon is very good. A little bit down on damage though. But would give us counter. So like I don't know. I don't know if it's really that worth it. Hold on. Not as good. Like again, it's gonna be real hard for us to get rid of our ring. The magic damage is just like a worthless stat. We gotta place our spider cocoon that we've yet to do. It's gonna be really hard to get rid of our ring because of how much evasion it has. Like I should have kept the other thing where we were at 50% evasion because it was better than we had done before. I don't. Did that sentence make any sense? I feel like it made no sense. Okay, we got a ghost of a ghost, which is insane. Like how it got 90 attacks in. Great news. We could just like... What happens if we double battlefield this area? Nothing. So... We're gonna spawn a bandit camp if we do this, right? That's okay. Okay, vampires. They've never been difficult. Again, it's like tough. That's still not... I mean, our armor's pretty good. We've got a boss slime. Which is nice. We can place a rock up by the mountain. Oh, we have a level up. Damage is increased by 20% of our defense value. Which is 4. Every counterattack, I like this. Because we have a chance to counterattack with evasion. So the evasion is definitely our go-to. If we can help it. Like I don't think stacking multiple things does much for us. Like I think it just spawns more chests, which to be honest is nice. Hopefully we can get another treasury. Lots of things. I mean, we could place the meadows. I was hoping for like a treasury. Cause like these meadows will still do stuff. So we can still place them there. Dude, you could make like build in this game. Like you could like make some pretty cool builds. I feel like we lucked out with a pretty awesome first ring, like a first evasion ring. It's really gonna help us out moving forward. Now I feel like what's gonna be hard is replacing a lot of the stuff we have just because of the raw like. Go ahead and oblivion this. Do we want to save our oblivions? I feel like we need to start placing stuff around the campfire, to be honest. What the heck is going on here? Oh, gargoyles. How did gargoyles spawn? How do gargoyles spawn? I'm actually not sure. Like they just spawn randomly? Maybe from mountains or something? I actually don't know how they spawn. We're like really close to summoning the thing. I don't want to summon him that fast. Wait, are we in, are we fighting the same guy? Because I know we moved on to the next boss. Hopefully we're still fighting. Actually, I don't know. I don't know who I'd rather fight. We want to place stuff around. We want to start placing stuff around our. Yeah, perfect. Another cemetery. We're not doing so well on health, to be honest with you. Maybe we should take some vampirism. We evaded, which was really good. We evaded there, which was very good. We're not going to give up damage to all for 2 defense. Okay, we're about to get a bunch of loot here. Okay, wait a second. Now this is a ring I can get behind. We're definitely taking this. That's a very good evasion thing. And now we're back to 42% evasion, which is nice. If we can get a weapon with evasion. I mean, our weapon is really replaceable right now. Like, I'm looking for an excuse to replace my weapon. 42% chance for evasion is very high. And allows us to kind of do stuff like that where we just take a skeleton out without anything. Now we just need, like, regen. Like, a weapon with regen would be insane. Just because we're barely taking damage as it is. I'd rather have the attack speed, to be honest with you. Vampirism is nice. Actually, you know what? We barely have any healing. Do we have any healing? All we have is HP per day. I hate to say, but 20% attack speed is great. I mean, if we can find a weapon with evasion, this is a boss skeleton. It's the same weapon with less damage. We're keeping the evasion going, I feel like, and then we can place meadows if we want to. I mean, we're still okay on keeping the meadows, I think. Okay, we're taking a lot of damage from these guys. Okay. The spider cocoon. Again, our weapon is so replaceable, it's not even funny. This is an interesting fight. Again, nothing that we care about too much. Really, I mean this is interesting, to say the least. We're gonna get a lot of stuff from this like area. Counter plus 22% is very high. Evasion plus 12, higher health. We lose how much? No. I like the evasion we have going. Oh, wow. It's tempted me. It's tempted me. If we get rid of all of our evasion on this piece, we are down... How much? 10 minus 8. We are down so much evasion. We can't... We're in a position where we're pretty locked to what we have, so we have to kind of get either lucky or... Good, it's a ghost. Super happy about ghosts. Okay. We're looking for a reason to get rid of our weapon. But Nothing still. I mean, we're still good on metas. We don't need to place metas. We're in a predicament, kinda. I mean, it's not like we're in a very big predicament, right? Like, we can survive. Oh, good. Mimics don't start attacking until you attack them, which is nice. Which I'm actually pretty excited about. Okay, we got a goblin camp, which Evasion 9, we would lose 9, which would be 31% chance. Plus 200 more health. I don't know. Oh, I was gonna say, good thing our dodge is high enough to stop it, but Ghost of a Ghost of a Ghost is coming out. Luckily we have counterattack sometimes on evasion. We're gonna go ahead and start placing some of these. Because you can place the metas next to other things. Got another meadow, we'll place that one there. Got another treasury, which means we can now pop this treasury. Ooh, and we're fighting the boss. I don't know how I feel. Which means that we're just gonna try and pop treasuries. Our evasion chance is high. We are looking for an excuse to get rid of our weapon. Like, Oblivion would be nice to get. We have a boss monster here. I probably should have put the villagers at the end, like right before the boss. We're gonna be able to pop the treasury, which is 4 treasuries down. Again, we want the evasion to be high. I think we live or die on our evasion here. Like, definitely. Like, we definitely live or die on our evasion here. Now, we could die. We are looking for an excuse to replace our weapon, though, and there's just no... They're just not giving us one. Of course we get down to the treasury. I don't think we're going to be able to surround it, but we will place it. Who knows? Can we defeat this boss? I don't know. I don't know if we're strong enough. We literally are stuck between a rock and a hard place here. We do have a level up. Yeah, we'll take bubble shields. I mean, we're evading almost 50% of the time. If we... Oh my god, my goodness. I almost think that we can do it, but our damage is just... Oh, wait. Perfect. That was the excuse that we needed. We should have been focused maybe on surrounding that entirely. So we could leave now and be fine, because we're at the thing, but I feel like we're in a perfect position here. We could actually do it. We're evading 42% of the time, so ideally, that's you know, almost 50% damage we're not taking. We have Vampirism now on our new sword. We're still fighting the Lich guy, which is nice. Is it possible? That's right. You hadn't Wait, conversation, I remember. I already killed you. What the hell is happening here? I see, so that's how it is. I'm just his after image, not the original. You have no idea what you've done. How many times will I have to do this world behavior by slicing you in half? I don't think that you're able to comprehend this. I am a part of the self-defense mechanism, a multitude of copies sent to different realities at the moment of death. My destruction cannot be fixed, but in an endless series of attempts, different outcomes are possible. Defeated you once and I can do it again. Very interesting. I like that exchange that they had. Okay, again, another evade. We have a bubble shield too, which is what I'm counting on. I'm also kind of counting on regenning and counterattacks. We're gonna have to see how this plays out. This is scary. Every evade is very helpful. 42% of the time we're evading. Dude, easy. Cool. I couldn't have changed anything, but your victory won't change anything either. Eternity will grind to dust, and I am just a small gear in that process now. If killing you makes me stronger, I won't need an eternity. Now be gone. Resource cap is increased by 50%, which I like. I think that we take this immediately. Because we cap out on this resource a lot. Although this is nice. 2% chance to gain a whole resource chunk, which is nice too. But it's like... I mean, this is going to help us get upgrades faster, so it'll pay for itself. I mean, if this wasn't capped, who knows how many we would get of those, you know? Can we fight another round? I mean, we're at full health right now. And we just got some good armor. I think we stay for a little bit longer. And then we'll maybe leave on the next loop or two. It's tough to get rid of Vampirism though. But we'd be doing more damage. It's very tough to get rid of Vampirism. Very tough. Very tough to get rid of Vampirism. It's very tough, but you know what? Oh, dude, Vampirism is so good for us. It's not even that good. What are we gaining? 2? If we get rid of 18% evasion, that puts us at 42% evasion, plus 70% vampirism. And we get more health and regen, which is what we're really looking for. We could care less about magic. And then we can place this here. And then go back to kind of like... doing stuff here. Our evasion is very high. Oh wow, our evasion dropped heavily though because we got rid of our armor evasion. My math was wrong, obviously. Not gonna get rid of our evasion. I think holding on evasion is probably the best idea for us because we heal on counters and then it's like... I feel like we only do one more round of this though because it's almost like we're gaining diminishing returns because of this. I just want to get like one more book maybe. which I'll do by doing this. This is going to be interesting. We're getting a lot of memory fragments this time around. Dude, evasion back? Yes, please. I made a mistake by doing that before. By getting rid of it before. Less damage. I think we keep our weapon. I mean, our evasion is so ridiculously high that we could like keep going for a long time. We're gonna keep our 20% attack speed. Like, I mean, cemeteries are very helpful for us. I feel like cemeteries skeletons seem strong, but they're not that strong. Like, they do a lot of damage. And these things are good too, but they're not that good. So, I mean, they're good, but like they might end your run early, but it's almost like, yeah, let's do it. Let's just keep throwing battlefields down. I feel like my strategy revolves heavily around cemeteries and whatnot. Vampirism is nice, but it's like, do we really want to get rid of evasion in place of that? Do we have regen? We don't. We're just relying basically on our evasion to get us through, which is working out. I mean, 50% of the time is insane. And we're gonna stick to our guns on this. I mean, that's nice, but 20% attack speed is almost crazy with the amount of the amount that we're evading. Okay, this I would consider taking. Same thing with this. We'd lose 11, which would be 41%, right? 41. We'd also lose 20% attack speed. I feel like we stick to our guns. I mean, we'll do that. I am curious to see what happens if you fill the whole map, which we're pretty... I mean, we're not close to doing. Not even close, but I'm just curious to see what happens. Okay, we have an Oblivion. It's nice to see Oblivions. I think we're about to reach the cap on stone as well. And I think we're good to like leave after this. Because like, while I think that we're doing well, I don't think we're doing well enough to... Yeah, no, we can't give up evasion. Our evasion is what's allowing us to get this far. And then we can pop our... Oh, gargoyles come... Gargoyles come from this. Gargoyles come from treasuries. Broken treasuries? Yeah. Can we even put another treasury down there? I don't even know if we can. I don't think we can, so I'm just gonna put meadows down there and break it. Because we could get a decent amount of stuff. Okay, we're pausing it after the spider den, and we're gonna place down our stuff. Okay, so we got this, 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 got that. That. Let's start placing meadows there. That's that. Yeah, sure, whatever. We're gonna. Like, just get rid of you, I guess. Place another vampire mansion here. And here. I don't know, man. I feel like spiders should interact with humans somehow. Like if you place a village down, you place a spider next to the village. Like the spiders like create a web. What is this resource? Metamorphosis. It's gonna do something for us. We're gonna be able to afford a whole hell of a lot. We can place down a treasury, which we'll do there, and then we'll just focus on trying to get rid of it as far as possible. We have a lot of enemies to fight, so it's highly likely that we finish it. As long as we keep evading, we'll be fine. We don't have very much in the way of sustain, which is not good, but I mean, I think the amount that we're evading is almost keeping up with the days that are going by. So while it looks like we're kind of losing health, we are, but that's largely because we have no way to regen our health, which is why I think we leave after this wave. Like, we evaded every attack that man threw at us. Too bad we can't make use of this. Get another page, but you know, it's whatever. We have a vampire community going on over there. Like, it's like, as long as we have 50% evasion, I don't see why we would take anything. Skeletons are probably my favorite mob. Surprised he even hit me there. 21% counter is pretty good too, though. I don't think we're going to be able to finish this treasury, unfortunately. I mean, it's not as good. 20% attack. This should be like a gold rank. Again, it's like not worth it almost, and then we can leave here. Cool. That was a good run. I'd say. I mean, it was shorter than the other one or the other episode. Crypt unlocks new class, Necromancer. Immediate buy. Immediate buy. We're buying the Necromancer. Of course we're buying the Necromancer. If we have to play another one right now. Well, I mean, I'll play another one right now, and then we'll upload it probably the next day or tomorrow or something. So I apologize if there's... So this is still day 2, and then tomorrow will also be day 2, but then I'm going to stop tomorrow. No matter what the next run is, I'm going to stop. Even if we unlock like 5 new classes. Oh, you're interested too, eh? Not everyone appreciates it. Not everyone understands. Just in case people give me advice, you know? Like, I want to just know life this game and just keep playing it, but it's like, I also don't want to, like, play if I'm making detrimental mistakes, but we have the Necromancer. So, like, I have to play now to see what he's like. So next episode is going to be exciting. Necromancer sounds like a summoner class, and I love summoner classes. Each is itself with. It's unusual in its own way. So what is the Necromancer? Well, so hold on. Like, we have a ton of stuff to build. So we got to build the supply depot for sure. Where we build it is probably like in an empty space, like here. Or here. Here's fine. Here's fine. Good news, we come up with a list of some things we need. We won't say they're absolutely necessary, but they would make our lives a bit better. We can't keep eating from the ground while food is also the ground. Well, the food is also the ground. You know, the ground. I'm exaggerating, of course. I didn't read what that was. Supply. furniture? Okay, so we'll get like supplies, but we can craft a thing. I don't even know if I want to do that just yet. What is this? You can give residents furniture or food to store. I don't know what that would do. Unlocks the wheat fields card. Unlocks the rogue class. We unlocked the necromancer before the rogue, which is funny to me. Okay, we'll do the farm, and we'll say here. You notice how strangely this oblivion, for example, you could keep eating for days, you still won't be hungry. This, of course, does not mean that you should stop eating altogether. The farmer promises, blah, blah, blah. This will be interesting to see what we can grow without sunlight. So what does that do for me? Gives you 1 ration for every loop. But not more than there are garden tiles around the farm. You can build something over the garden. Unlocks the wheat field card. Okay. Let's think about what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Actually, we'll do the next episode. We'll play the necromancer. I mean, I almost want to keep fighting this lich guy because I know there's a second guy after the lich guy that we could be fighting. Actually, you know what? Maybe we will. I don't know. Is it gonna be too hard? I have no idea. I feel like we're doing very well for ourselves, and we get ruins for. Oh man, this is gonna be very exciting. It'd be very exciting. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'm excited. I'm super excited. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out, you guys.